Hello everyone, I'm back. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you are my loyal subscribers, welcome back. So, I've been on and off sick, and then I'm in and out of the hospital too. So, winter is not a good climate for me because I easily get sick when it's cold, and also it's hard for me to recuperate after I get sick. It's gonna take me like 1 week. If I have a fever, it take me 1 week, 2 weeks, and then when I go out, and then it's cold, I get sick again. So anyway, I'm sorry if I wasn't able to make a new videos lately because of my situation, my health. We have to be careful because of the pandemic, but really, I want to be careful going in and out of the house because of what's going on. So anyway, I'm in my new house or home, and I talked to my new neighbors, and they asked me, mm, what is the pros and cons working at USPS. So I told them I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video about that. Okay. So anyway, I told them to watch my channel because I already told everything that I have to say. So it's already there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read a review, the pros and cons from other people, because if you've been watching my channel, I already told you everything about my body is hurting every time, about my crazy supervisor. She's not my supervisor anymore, but I've been through different supervisors. Some are cool, really cool. I love them. And there's one Fluke. She's really crazy. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to manage people. But you see, there's a variety and different types of supervisors, the malevolent and the benevolent. And I am blessed to have both. Because, if you have if you need to see both the good and the bad to appreciate the good, right? So anyway, I'm gonna read some reviews from Indeed because I think I already said everything that I need to say about my workplace. So let's go and proceed. And neighbors, this is for you. I know you're eyeing to get a job at USPS, so this is it. Anyway, uh, let's turn this out. Let's put me back in. Oops. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so I'm back. So if you go to Indeed.com, you will see reviews. So, guys, I'm gonna do Los Angeles because this is what I'm familiar of, and I cannot, I can say yes or no or I agree or not. But with other states, I do not know what's happening. So this is for the LA. And if you are working in the other state, feel free to drop some comments so we can compare and contrast, right? So let's start with the 5 stars. Okay, so this is working ratings by category. Work-life balance 3 stars. Pay and benefits 3.7. Job security and advancement 3.3. Management 2.8. It's very low because I know why, and you know too. and 3.1 for culture. So let's see the 5 stars. He said 5 stars. No, I don't know why she said or no. He said great experience. Oops, I'm gone. What happened? Great experience, driver, helping with daily activities. Wait, there you go. Loving work on public and working safely. Door to door service and package handling. Great job. Well, his comment is not substantial, but anyway, let's move on. Okay. I love working at post office. I love the environment I was in at post office. I value my position. I was a dock clerk at the large hub. I love international mail sorter machines. 10 key zip codes. Pros, wages are wonderful. Cons, be flexible. Mandatory overtime sometimes. Okay, so I agree with her. I totally agree with you 100%. How do you do that? So I like the environment too because where I'm working, it's a new building. It's not the old one, and it's very spacious. They have good lighting, and I like that there is no speaker, because in one of the LA NDC, like they have this speaker all around the post office, and then like every 5 minutes someone will page. So it's kind of, I don't like that, but anyway, in my workplace, the lights are good. uh, the facility is huge and it's clean, but sometimes you cannot avoid it, right? You cannot avoid the the mess, especially if in the morning, if there are new incoming from the trucks, and of course the chaos if there's a lot of mails coming in from the other branches. It's chaos, total chaos. So she said that I was a dock clerk at the large hub. I love international mail sorter machines. So so I started at the mail sorter. I'm doing the parcel, right? And then they rotate me. I went to keying in, key. I'm keying the mail, and then they put me in the sacks. I hate that because of my back. I have to get the sacks, tie it, load it in the OTR, APC and the OTR. Oh my god, that gave me a lot of back pain. Uh, anyway, you already know, right? If you're watching my video. And then I also work as a dock clerk. That guys, there is no position for dock clerk. I think you get hired internally. So this is an internal hiring. So if you get if you are not satisfied, or you think uh, you're not you don't like the manual labor, or you get tired easily, uh, apply. Talk to your supervisor and ask them, do you have opening as a dock clerk? You know why? You don't have to lift anything here, but I help in pushing the APC and OTRs in and out of the trucks, and I also help when help is needed. So I don't just stand there, and but most of the time your job is to check in and check out the truck drivers and the parcels. So it's a light job, and you feel free to help to transfer and roll the APCs and OTR in and out of the trucks. The only problem so far, I mean, I don't know with the other branches, but so far the only problem is Sometimes when you don't have drivers, the um, pallet jack drivers, it's hard to it's kind of hard because you and the other dock clerk are fighting to get the dock clerk to get the FHA that are driving the pallet jack, because you need to release the truck driver in a certain time. So it's really that's where the stress is coming, because you have to make sure that they check in on time, they check out on time, and then make sure that their truck is 100% loaded, unless otherwise it is instructed by the plant manager. So that where the stress is coming from, because you're fighting over who gets served first, and then sometimes it's already 1 hour, there's no driver, I mean the pallet jack driver, and then you need to load the truck, you need to load this truck that needs to go out, that needs to go. So that's where the stress is coming. But otherwise it's a good, it's a lighter job than the one doing carrying the sacks and pulling the boxes from the from the bins, from package sorting. And also there's they call animals, the boxes that are huge. Oh my god, I don't like that part. So anyway, let's proceed. Very stressful. I think that's job, not John. Very stressful job. They put more work on you than you can handle. Very stressful job. Again, they put you in position to fail. Oh, give you an overload on work. So anyway, I agree, because that happened to me too. Before, in my team, there's four of us, and then the three resigned. I mean, one or two quit. The other one they applied for another position, so they left. So there's only me left in the four team job. I'm the one that was left, so I'm carrying the load of the three people, but they don't want to give me help unless I talk to the plant manager. But otherwise, the supervisor. I'm not talking about the benevolent one. I'm talking about the malevolent one. Okay. She doesn't care. Who cares? So it was an excellent job and had a great benefits, but I only chose a seasonal position to work. It was about 2 months, but for 2 months, well, it's blurred out. So let's go to the cons. Where's the other one? Well, there was two of them. I don't know what happened to the other one. Oh, I think I closed it. Okay, this is the cons. Horrible, very unorganized, hectic, and stressful. The company treats its employee as if we were machines and not people. They will work you like slave and don't care about your personal or family obligations. This is partly true. It depends on the supervisor, actually. I encountered different supervisor. I had three supervisors, and one is the one who doesn't care about you or your family and your obligations. The other one do really care, and they will work on you. I mean, of course, there are mandatory stuff like you have to work 10 hours, 12 hours, but if you will inform them ahead of time, they're willing to work with your schedule, but give them at least a week notice in advance so they can adjust it and find another one to help. So where am I? Yeah. I was talking, I was talking, and I didn't know I was gone. Okay, let's take this other one. Management lies to you on a daily basis. Mhm. Yes, I know. So, management sets you up to fail every day. The most dishonest people I've ever worked in my entire life. Oakwood situa- Oakwood station should be audited because they constantly lie to workers and customers, and you are just a number, not a person with a brain. Ignorant people who work for the post office. Okay, pros, you lose a lot of weight. Yes, I did lose weight. And over time, cons, they treat you very badly. They work against you, not with you. Okay, I will agree and disagree. Okay, so he is a city carrier assistant. That's his position, Los Angeles. So it's true that it's true. There are dishonest people and lies. Yeah, sometimes they lie to you. Sometimes they don't. Once again, it boils down to who are you dealing with. Some supervisors are really great, you know, but and I lost weight. Okay, this sentence, you are just a number. Yeah. If you are a seasonal worker, yes, you are just a number. Not a person with a brain? Well, I don't think so. I mean, it's up to you to show them if you have brain or not. Ignorant people work at the post office? No, I don't think so. Many good people work at the post office. These are really good people. There are some bad apples, maybe a few, but in my experience, people who work at the post office are generally good. They're there to look for a job, they're there to work, but sometimes the situation is not conducive for growing because, you know, they don't really care about your growth unless you're permanent, I guess, because I'm not a permanent. Okay, so it's it's good and bad, good and bad. It's both. Okay, another one. This is the last one. They don't care about their employees. They don't care about the employee if you are not a regular employee. Yes, that's true, but not totally. Because I'm telling you, one of my supervisors, uh, she does care, even you're a new employee. She does. Just a 360, all of the regular will take advantage of you. Yes, I noticed that some, not, I cannot generalize them because there are very hardworking, permanent or regular employees. There are. They work their A off and they have a very good um, work ethic and attitude towards their job. There are many hardworking people at USPS, but there are also some who will take advantage of you. These are the regular ones. Uh, okay. I work as a tech. I mean, I work in technology. I work in Silicon Valley. I used to work in Silicon Valley, and most of my job and career was a web designer, web developer. So we get rewarded through our production, and I don't see any lazy people in that field because in the technology field, everyone is competing. So everyone is putting their best foot forward, and then this is, and also there's a camaraderie. there's a camaraderie between programmers and developers because it's a very hard job. And we all know that this job is, it's like we have, what we bond because of the hardship we're going through. But I noticed in this labor, in the labor job, like as a mail handler assistant and mail processing assistant, the regular ones, some, I cannot say all because really it's just some, they're lazy. They are so lazy. They will come, they will work for a couple of hours, they will not, they will go out on a break for 1 hour, they will sleep in their car, they will let you, they will just sit there and look at you, and and they do nothing, and then they go home. So it's true, but I cannot say it's everyone, okay? Overt culture, hire to fire attitude. Uh 50-50. I was saying that's the last one, but anyway, it's in front of me. So I'm gonna I'm gonna address this hire to fire attitude. Yes, I noticed that the turnaround of employees is very fast. So one employee in, one employee out. Maybe in a month, like 10, 10, 10 news hires, like the seasonal, they're gone. So that is the work culture and the pros and cons of working at the USPS as a seasonal employee. If you are regular, that's a different story. Okay, so that's it. I'm really glad that I'm back again. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna ask for prayers because I am in and out of the emergency this month of January. And December, I'm sick all the time. I need a good health. So thank you if you will pray for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to. If not, subscribe. Okay, bye. I'm back. I'm back.